But if you close your eyes,
oh my god, there's not a fire, it's just all the people cooking. This is not good if there's that much smoke, but then again, sure, it works for us, apparently. Hello awesome people, welcome back to Prison Architect. Last episode we actually did a lot of changes to our prison. We changed the office buildings, we placed the office block over here at the front and got rid of all this stuff over here. We got rid of actually everything that was over here, including the electric grid, because we have our main electric grid over here now, and this is going to be protected custody. This is the big empty dark building is going to be protected custody. I know it looks really big, but of course we're going to expand our prison with a lot more prison blocks, and that means that we're going to need protected custody. And I might also use protected custody to just, if we get any legendary prisoners or like gang leaders, I'm just going to lock them up there forever. So they won't get any contact with their sort of gangs. Do we have any gangs? Speaking of gangs. No, we don't. So last episode we also managed to, let's actually get this at the fastest possible speed. Last episode we actually also managed to get our medium security up and running. Oh, we actually miss some paving stone here. Oh, it's not paving stone, it's concrete floor. Because of the tunnel. They actually tried to tunnel out last episode, but because we have a big fence, that's not really possible. Well, not easy for them. So we caught them in time. We also changed the dormitory, got rid of the dormitory, put it in a shower because the dormitory was way too crowded, and it also was just a little bit not so handy, and the shower was getting way too crowded, and there was gonna be some murder if we wouldn't get rid of that. We needed an extra shower room, that's just the thing. Especially with medium security coming in, because we're only taking in medium security right now. The thing is, because we got rid of the dormitory, we now have not enough spaces. We now have not enough spaces for all these people. But we do have some people that are qualified for protected custody. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build some cells in here, build a little canteen for them. We might even use the space because it's pretty big. We might even use some of the space for a new staff room, like over here. Build a huge staff room with a canteen. That's actually not a bad idea. I actually kind of like that idea. So what we could do is just like do this and then separate it. Like how big is this? It's 19, so that this should probably be the middle. That's 9 and 9. Oh, I gambled right. Okay, so this is gonna be then so staff room, staff canteen, and we're probably gonna have some yeah, staff canteen, staff room. With entrances on both sides, I guess. Well, maybe not. That's maybe a little bit dangerous. So an entrance over here and over here, and then get staff room, staff canteen, and probably in the staff room we need some toilets. So let's do this with like 3 toilets in there. Let's actually, I like that idea. Let's do that. And since we don't have any, since we don't have any protected custody, right? Prisoners right of now, I mean, we could just open this up by placing a staff door like right here and right there, and a normal door in here. Yeah, that's gonna be totally fine. Whoops, the game auto-saved and sort of lagged there. I'm still not sure about the storage space. It feels like it's a bit unnecessary over there. Well, I'm not really sure. It's also a good idea to maybe make this the staff canteen. But then again, that, yeah, I'm not sure. No, let's just keep this storage. So if we do this as a staff canteen and staff room, that means that we can get rid of this, and that means that this can become something else. So we could go for a classroom here, or maybe a chapel or something like that. We're gonna see, probably a classroom, because we need a classroom for multiple stuff. So let's place some lights. Let's place a light here, let's place a light here, and let's place a light here and here. Let's do the same thing over here, roughly the same thing. That should be good. And also we need, of course, utilities. So let's just run it down here for now. I'm not sure what's gonna be the layout of this thing, so I'm guessing this should be enough. These utilities might change this electrical cable because, yeah, we're gonna have some other things in here like cells and canteens and stuff like that. But first of all, we're gonna get a new staff canteen and a new staff room. So we're gonna have a where is it? I'm totally blind if you actually... Okay, canteen. This is gonna be a staff canteen. This is gonna be a staff room. Where's the staff room? Staff room, staff room, staff room, staff room. Boom. This should connect up. Okay, that didn't work because of the door, I guess. Well, that doesn't matter because we can still put the toilets in there. This is the canteen. What we're gonna do now is to make sure that no prisoners are gonna come in here and gonna use the canteen and not get fed. We're gonna place this as staff, and it now says staff canteen, so that's actually pretty good. Utilities, are the utilities finished? No, we're still working on them, so let's just wait for that. Let's check our prison out. Oh, medium security is actually working in the kitchen, or learning, I don't know. We still have 3 more prisoners than we can actually handle at this point. We don't have a holding cell. That's the thing. I got rid of the holding cell because we don't really use it. Yeah, go ahead. Iron away, man. People working in the mailroom. How many visitors? Okay, we're still fine with this. Parole, 4 prisoners, that's gonna be fine. Oh, are you gonna get parole? Let's see. That would help out. No, you're definitely not gonna get parole. 43% chance of reoffending. Jeez. 26, you're not gonna get paroled either. Because I think policy... Yeah, you need to be at 20% or less to actually get parole. Oh, let's take another grant. So, would we go for 100 prisoner capacity? Or would we go for a workshop? Let's go for 100 prisoner capacity because I'm gonna have this protected custody thing, and once this is finished, we're gonna put another cell block down here. Like the same thing as this, probably. Yeah, so we're gonna... Why is this here? Cell. I don't want it there. Okay, so deployment. Let's check it out. So 2 guys in here. We have some guard patrols in here, right? Yeah. So the showers, there are no patrols in the showers. I think that's okay for now. Let's put 1 in there. That means that we can actually safely do this. So people won't get in there. Yeah, you're in there. That's really nice. Laundry, we need a patrol because they tend to really get sort of angry at laundry. I'm not sure. I'm you know what? I can feel like that because I get angry when I do laundry sometimes. So yeah, maybe that's a thing. Mailroom, and then we have... Okay, that's all fine. Staff canteen. Let's actually do the staff canteen. So let's actually get rid of 1 of these. Let's dismantle it. Thank you so much. And let's see. What does a staff canteen need? A serving table, a table, and a bench. So that's the sort of things that we need. Let's put the serving table like in here. And let's have a bin right here. Let's have a radio so they can relax right here. And then let's have a table. You know what, if we put a bench like in here somewhere, can we have like... Yeah, we could definitely have 2 tables. And these don't need to be far from each other because the staff's not gonna fight. Well, I certainly hope they're not gonna fight each other. But prisoners, if they sit too close, it might get too crowded, and that means that they are more likely to fight. What are you guys doing? You should be asleep. Let's search your cell, and same thing for you. Are you gonna find anything here? No. Okay, you're also not asleep, so let's search your cell. You're actually getting out during sleeping time. Okay, but you had something that weren't supposed to be there. We also needed a block for what's it called? Solitary cells. Yeah, and I'm gonna place that near the security office. So we still need to make sure that we get that. Why is this log in here? Sell it. That's quite annoying. That's the only thing with having a huge forestry. They will place locks everywhere. And I mean literally everywhere. Like in the visitation room, in the reception room, right on the path there, in the canteen, in the storage room. And if you have a workshop area, that's even worse. Because even if you don't actually have carpenters, they're gonna push all the tables full with locks. Which is not good. So staff canteen is finished. That's really good. For now, sorry, you are not... Oh wait, we still have toilets, I think. We don't need to dismantle them to... Yeah, okay, we have enough toilets. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's get a large pipe. Actually, we should connect these, probably. And then get a small pipe from here to... You know, let's just push it to the wall. Why not? So that's going to be staff only for the toilets, which is fine. So we can get rid of these toilets. So dismantle these. And dismantle this staff door. So we can put the parole room back in. Where's parole? Parole. So this can return to actually being a parole room once we want that to happen. Once my workers actually finish dismantling all that stuff. So the staff room. Same thing. We're gonna get rid of at least... we need, I think, 1 sofa and 1 drinking machine in the staff room. So we're gonna dismantle all of this. Except for those 2. And now we're gonna make the staff room over here. And once this is done and good for use, we're gonna get rid of the rest. So yeah. Let's place an object. Let's place the serving table over here. Because that actually looks really well. We have lights, that's fine. So let's have sofas. So white sofas. Let's put like 2 sofas here. Let's put a sofa here. Let's put a sofa like there. We have 1 more spot for a sofa. Let's put 1 drinking machine over here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. That should be fine. Well, actually, no, cancel that one. Cancel this one. Okay, we still bought it, so that's not good. Well, let's place 1 there then. A pool billiard. Let's give them a pool table. No, not really. A large TV. Will that work? I'm not sure. Let's give them a small TV. I think this will work even better, but still. No, that will work out. And let's give them a radio. Probably next to it. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Okay. And now we can actually dismantle this and dismantle this and dismantle the staff doors, since we're not really sure what this is gonna be right now, but probably not something only for staff. So let's do this. And let's see deployment. So this is all open right now. That's totally fine. This is staff. That's totally fine. So staff room. We still have a white sofa left. So let's place the white sofa like over here, I guess. And we still have a drink machine left, which can be placed over here. That's totally fine. So new staff area, staff canteen, which is gonna be fine. I think that our kitchen is working on that. So food distribution, yeah, you're working on that. And I think we do have enough to actually do that. We will see later on. We also need a common room, of course. So, you know what? We're just gonna build a normal door over here for the time being. We're probably gonna put 2 normal doors here. And this could be a common room. It's too small for a common room, in my opinion. It could be a temporary common room, but then again, I don't want to change it every single time. So a shop might be an idea. No, I'm thinking just a classroom. I'm thinking that's a good idea. Or chapel. Yeah, let's make this into a classroom. And let's get some stuff in there to actually make it work. So we have an office desk for the teacher. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give the teacher a chair. You don't have to, but just gonna do that. And we're gonna have school desks. So like this, I guess. And then have like that one little thing. That's gonna be enough for now. Deployment, it's open for everyone, so that's gonna be really good. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff while I was actually saying that I was gonna do protected custody, but this episode sort of turned into another thing. We're sort of doing a lot of other stuff. One thing I also want to do quite badly is place a better fence around here. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna queue that up because fences are really fast to build. It's really cheap, and we definitely need these fences. This is sort of second line of defense. Defense, haha, no. But it's gonna definitely help us out in the future because this means that it's way harder for people to throw contraband over the actual fencing, and if some of the prisoners actually mention to get out here, then we have to make sure that actually they can't get the contraband that is thrown over the fence, because that's bad, of course. This is gonna be open, that's totally fine. That's actually, yeah, that's totally fine. You are doing great, you still have enough power. I think you are doing great too, yeah, easily. And yeah, so let's plan some stuff out for the actual, what should we call it? The protected custody area, that's what it is. So let's have a similar place like here, and this should be 19-2, so this should be the middle. Around here, yeah, 9 and 9. Again, I'm right. So let's have this as openings. What we could do is have a canteen here, but you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Whoops. And have this as a canteen. 3 small entrances. This is gonna be their canteen. And do I want a separate kitchen for that? I don't know. I feel like this kitchen is able to actually do this one too. The only thing is that prisoners are working here, and I'm not sure. They could poison the food for the protected custody thing. But I'm not, you know what? I'm not gonna care for that right now. If we have problems, you can always put in like another kitchen somewhere to specifically deal with the protected custody and make it staff only. Let's do metal detectors instead of doors. That's gonna be a little bit safer. This also means that we have to get rid of some of these things. So, well, actually, we don't have to. I think the metal detectors will go over here to connect. So let's do this. That should work out. Now place some lights in here. So let's do like this, something like that. That will work out. And this is gonna be the canteen. So let's just actually say it's a canteen before I forget. And deployment, this canteen is for protected only. Otherwise, nobody can come in there because you actually have to go through here to get in there because there's no doors here. We need a serving table, of course, and we need some other stuff. So let's actually get the serving table in there. I think 1 serving table should be sufficient. And we're gonna have like a bin in there. And let's put in a radio so that these people can have a little bit of relaxation while they're lunching. Or, well, while they're eating, actually. Let's have tables. So we might want to do tables like this. Yeah, I'm thinking these are going to be a little bit more crowded, so that's fine, because all these prisoners that are going to be in here are going to be protective custody, and they tend to not kill each other. Well, that's sort of what I find. I'm not sure if it's right, but that's what I find. And what we're going to do is we're going to give them some phone booths in here. So let's have like 3 phone booths in there. Maybe even 4. Let's give them 4. And some weight benches so that they can work out. Because we don't really have a yard, and I don't really want a yard. We might implement one somewhere, but I don't want them to go outside. So I don't want the yard like over here and then have a door over here. I don't want that. I might box in a yard somewhere between the building. So there's no way for them to actually exit it. We have a bin there, so if there is something wrong with contraband, we can actually throw it into the bin. I feel like this is fine. They have enough to do during lunch, so that's fine. I keep saying lunch, it's just we don't even have lunch. You guys are sleeping, you guys are doing fine. We are at 48 of 48, so the problem with the dormitory is actually finished now. We worked it out, even before we sent prisoners to protected custody. So that's totally fine. We have a guy in there, that's still also fine, I guess. I'm not sure if I want cells up here. If I do have cells up here, it's easier for them to actually get out. The other thing is that we could make some really nice cells over here. So let's actually do that. So we have electricity here, but we could also do like this, and this could be one cell. I know it's really big, but these guys are not gonna have a lot in here. They're protected custody because they're not gonna have all the stuff that these guys are gonna have, like a workshop and a classroom and all that stuff. They're not gonna have that. Oh, that reminds me, we need to set our program. We need to set up our foundation education program, and there's a lot of people interested, so let's do 2. I know it costs a lot of money, but then again, it's gonna help us get better. So let's do it like this. I think that's fine. They can still go to pharmacological treatment, they can still go to kitchen safety and hygiene, and they can still go to behavioral therapy. And yeah, if they have parole, then yeah, that's way more important than any other job they're doing here. So that's gonna be it. What were we doing? Yeah, we were working on our cell blocks. So let's see if we can actually, if this will work out. I don't think so. No, we will have like one sort of bit of hallway over here, which is quite weird. On the other hand, what we could do is have that hallway like I can show you if I finish this, like here, and then have a sort of a hallway down here too. So we all have like a 2 off hallway, and then we could actually have a exit over here for if we want to at some point. We could also use this as something else. I'm not sure what. But I do feel that this is an opportunity. We will build really good cells here so that people they will be fine if they can't do anything else. That means that we're gonna deploy this as staff only. So prisoners will be taken in through this thing, and they're not gonna get out. They're not gonna get out. So they will not be paroled too. Which might be a problem. Although we probably could fit in a parole room for these guys somewhere else. Maybe even outside here, and then have a sluice, sort of a hallway going here. Or maybe have a separate hallway going here, and then have a sort of one of these parole rooms only for protected custody. And then sort of make a airlock here, like we did here. That could be another thing, another option. All this time I haven't been watching my money, but we're still sort of maintaining, so that's really good. So yeah, we are starting with protected custody. This is gonna finish later on, but that's gonna be for the next episode, people. The episode's already done. We did a lot, except not what I was set out to do. We didn't really build a protected custody thing, but we solved the issue with the prisoners, the amount of prisoners we had. We relocated the staff room and the staff canteen. We actually didn't have a staff canteen, so we now have a staff canteen. We relocated the staff room. We built a canteen for protected custody at least. We have the airlock, of course. We have the building. We have set up these cells. These are going to be the first cells, and then we're going to see what we're going to do with all the other room here. This is also, by the way, I'm making these big cells because if I want to lock up these guys forever, they need a good cell. Otherwise, they will just get cranky and they will break anything that's in there. So I don't want that. We also did get a classroom now, and that means that we don't need to divide visitation as of right now. Maybe I will still do it, but as of right now, I feel like these people should not throw logs around. I feel like these people should not throw logs around. And that's gonna be the end of the episode. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. As always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching.